Blaze the bull. Oh. From the 508, Taurus in the chest. Stamped in the mud, still clean in the soul. 508 roots, got a steel thread go. Punching through clouds with a lowered head. Never fold once, never break bread. Hands all raw, but the grind still go. Every scar on him got a story told. Clock never stopped, he kept that pace. Eyes on the ridge, no fear in his face. Arm on the lane, he leans in harder. Wind in his frame, he gets sharper. Dust on his name, still stands taller. Taurus heart, can't pull him under. Blaze the bull, hold the line. Blaze the bull, every time. 508, he stays firm. Storms hit hard, but he don't turn. Blaze the bull, hold the line. Blaze the bull, every time. Taurus built, cold and true. What don't kill him, make him move. Back on the block with the work boost cake. Long day stack, but he don't complain. If the road gets slick, he digs in deep. If the sky goes black, he still won't leak. No handout fit, he made his own way. One step in, another through the gray. Could've backed off, could've lost that flame. Instead he got louder when the pressure came. Storm on the lane, he leans in harder. Wind in his frame, he gets sharper. Dust on his name, still stands taller. Taurus heart, can't pull him under. Blaze the bull, hold the line. Blaze the bull, every time. 508, he stays firm. Storms hit hard, but he don't turn. Blaze the bull, hold the line. Blaze the bull, every time. Taurus built, cold and true. What don't kill him, make him move. When the whole sky shakes, he plants both feet. When the ground gives way, he won't retreat. Slow to break, hard to sway. He keeps that heat. Blaze the bull, can't be beat. Blaze the bull, hold the line. Blaze the bull, every time. 508, he stays firm. Storms hit hard, but he don't turn. Blaze the bull, hold the line. Blaze the bull, every time. Taurus built, cold and true. What don't kill him, make him move. Ooh.
Yo, yo, yo. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate all the birthday love. Appreciate all the support on my, my paneling journey and shit like that. Just a little quick live while I drive to my pop's house. Gonna chill over there. Ain't got really much planned. I'm not really big on celebrating my birthday like that, like I once used to be, but it's all good, feel me? For me, it's just another year. Thankful to be alive, thankful to be healthy, thankful to have peers like y'all who show love and support. Shout out to my boy Grilla in the chat, man. People, if y'all haven't subbed to him, please go and sub to him right now, or when y'all get a chance. That's my guy. Man, he kind of taught me a little bit on, on some of the things I know on these YouTube streets and on this social life type shit. Shout out to my boy John in the chat. He's a big supporter. Appreciate him too, man. Mama Cat, Black North, Captain Action, Big Chill. Everybody here, man. I appreciate all of y'all. KT, Nikki, what up? Nikki in the building. Barbara, I don't know if I said your name yet. Amy, what's up? Going through some names. Yeah, man. I feel good. I feel great. Thanks to the Lord above. I know a lot of people don't believe in God or Jesus Christ himself, but I do. And that's good. I mean, it's cool if you don't believe in none of that religion. I'm not very religious myself, but I do believe in God and I do believe in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And it's only because of him it's possible that I'm here and able to meet new people on this social shit. Um, Feel me? Hold up, got somebody in the back. It's the one and only Amy. Hello, Amy. Um, Now, I mean, Jesus is king to me and some of us. But again, there's some people that's not into that religion, um, or any religion at all. But that's cool, man. Whatever floats your boat, whatever icing is on the cake you like, you know what I mean? But I appreciate all the love and support anyways, regardless of your religious beliefs, regardless of anything. Um, I'm just blessed, man. Honestly, I can't really count my blessings, honestly, man. Just happy to be alive, happy to have a family that loves and supports me in anything I do. Happy to have met people, um, friendly people, crazy people. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, man, it's a nice sunny day out here. It's 88, but it feels hotter. Um, Not me. Yo, ABD. Thank you, ABD, man. Appreciate you, man. Um, I think Crizzy in the building. Crizzy, what up, Crizzy? Yeah, I appreciate all the love, man. All the support, everything, man. I can't say it enough. Who else we got up in here? The homie Big Chill, what up?
Yeah, I'm in the show. I'm in the show. What's happening,
Yo,
brother? Yo, man.
yo.
Happy motherfucking birthday to you, man. And
Thank you,
God
my
bless you
God.
and yours. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
God got he got you, man. You know what I'm saying, man? He
it.
got a plan for you, man. So, yeah, man. Congratulations. Another year, man. See how fast it went? So fast.
Yeah, right?
I'm telling you, the older you get, the quicker time passes, man. I don't know, Captain Action, why don't you come up and tell us? You're like 80 years old, man. How fast is time, Captain?
Still young to me. He's still young.
That's it, man. So you're going to see Pops?
Bro.
You're going to go see your Pops or what?
What was that?
You say you're going to your dad's house? You're going to go see
Yeah, I'm
Pops?
gonna swing by my pop's house, chill over there. Um, Probably watch some sports and shit.
You having some
Get
food?
up. I just bought some pizzas and breadsticks and shit, so we're gonna grab it up a little bit.
All right, all right. Yeah, man. Good vibes, man. Good vibes.
Uh,
No,
Cash App. Let me get. Uh, I can't get you the link right now, but I'll throw the Cash App name in there. Hold on.
no casino tonight, man. No, you know.
I wish, honestly, I wish.
Uh,
I just don't got
some people
babysitters
don't
like
like.
that.
Yeah, some people don't like gambling on their birthday. Some people do. You know what I mean? It's different.
I don't mind it. I mean, it's just to go have fun. It's not really about
Yeah.
trying to win money.
As long as you have fun, man.
If I win money, that's good. But I just go for the fun, honestly.
Yeah.
Miguelito. Who else was here? Who else was here? Amanda, what
Shout
up?
out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat. Hit that like, man. Hit that like. Bubbles KT, man. Captain Action. North. Pure fucking legends, man. Legends. What's happening?
Yeah, I appreciate this community, man. Everybody's so supportive, man.
Positive vibes. Shout out to you too, Amy.
I went to fucking spoil myself, bought me a little outfit, little sneakers, got my kids some new sneakers.
Nice. You deserve it, brother.
Thank you, Amanda.
Shout out to Amanda.
Lito, my God. Yeah, for those who are interested, it's not mandatory, but the Cash App is in the chat. It's at dollar sign Blaze the Bull 508. You heard? All donos are appreciated though, for real.
No, but no.
Yeah.
Hey,
What's
what's
up?
up? Is
What's
your
up?
birthday tonight?
Yeah, my birthday today, Papa.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Here we
Hey,
go.
what's up, man?
Thank you,
Yo,
man. Thank you.
guys. Thank you. Yo, guys. Say too. We got sing happy birthday.
Blaze the
Pete.
Bull.
What's up, paying TV?
No, they're not paying TV. I wish.
What's up?
I'm about to
Yo,
say be on TV.
What's
ABD, I
up?
appreciate you, my guy.
Right?
No, the BTB. I call him BTB.
Yo,
TPT, what's
Black
up?
North. I'm just going to my dad's house and hang out. Right, Bubbles. I like that.
Yo, get you classes. No, one of the get you classes. You got type and I try to
Shout out
face
to fucking
my
Eli,
YouTube.
TPG. He brought a lot of us together. If it wasn't for him, none of us would know each other. Whether y'all was there when I got there or whether y'all was gone when I got there, had it not been for me finding Eli's page, I would not know a lot of y'all. That's a fact.
Yeah, man. Shout out to motherfucking Eli, the people's
You know,
guy.
a lot of people dislike him for whatever reason, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, man. TPP, man. I got that brand anyways, so I sold my soul to TPP for life.
Shit.
Got that big old brand on the back, so I mean, I'm in it for life. TPP, man. Yeah, a lot of good people come out of it. A lot of different people, but it's good vibes. Good vibes.
That's it.
And even those live panels now, it's crazy, man. Shout out to Black Cat. We got to bring him over, I seen him in somebody's chat. I can't remember who's I saw him in, man. One of you guys. North.
What's up, Mama Cat?
Shout out to the cat clan out there, man. I'm a dog man now, but shout out to all the cat people.
Oh yeah, shout out Mama Cat, Cat
Mama
Gaga.
cat, yeah, man.
Shout out my guy Jacob from the 617. You heard? Yo, Black North, thank you, bro. I seen it just now. I put that up so Mama Cat could read it in case. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will, Black North. I will. Yeah, man.
Yeah, guys, I think about those swing but you see, I don't know. I got my swing back, it's free. I did swing yesterday. It's his birthday, so maybe I just swing a little on tonight. 7 o'clock. I don't know when.
Yo, thank you. Not this time. I thank you, man. Whoever that is, I'm not sure. But appreciate it. I got people that don't even know their name or who it is and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, I too will be doing swing tonight at 7 p.m. for because his birthday. I know that, but I tell my mind we got the swing yard at 7 p.m. I'm gonna do hook it up my
7
tablet,
p.m. All
Yeah.
right. I'll make sure I
Yeah, I
go.
got to see. I like to do it. I don't know. I look. You know, stay tuned, guys. Happy birthday. So we gotta say happy birthday. You know, I got there's be no copyright. You know, we got to sing that song tonight.
Hell yeah.
I know that's what you
Dope. It's tourist season, you heard?
Yeah, let me hook on that right now. Oh, and my tablet really charged. So I'll use my tablet.
I don't got $1 million, but I feel like $1 million fresh, you heard?
Yeah, KT, you got class to see you got time. Maybe later on. Maybe tonight I got class to fix it. So you got time. I don't know, guys. So we try to face out. So my man got taken rent off. And then try to say super tight. So
Got the
I don't want
StreamYard.
to waste anybody. I don't want to waste anybody. So I waste anybody, then I could get everybody went back. So and I have computer, but I wish. So I don't want to believe I do.
Yep, yep.
Um, no, this is how it work because I try to face up because somebody bracker.
Hmm.
That's gonna be hard for me block him back. I bought my own name, but some people do that. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not blocking nobody. So
I don't block anybody either.
no. Sometimes, but it's no mistake. I block her mistake. So I try to face up. So I try to take the win off for everybody win. Then we tap again. Try to see if we can type again.
You two bodies,
So
what
I
up?
do that. Yeah, that's why I do that. Take anybody went off, then they got tap again. And then they do this again. I don't want to do this again. I will- I will.
KT, I got you. I'll get the link right now. Give me 1 sec. Uh,
They want to come out for a time, second time. They came out, but not. They came out last time at the swing yard. Yeah, the guys, we go to my swing yard at 7 p.m. tonight. And like I said, too long, maybe. I know tomorrow. The guy's happy birthday, so we're gonna say happy birthday. I can put a happy birthday to BPP.
BTB.
Right.
Yeah, man. This is the link to my Cash App for anybody interested. It's not mandatory, but always appreciated.
Oh, I was running. Oh my god. No, I made a mistake. Oops. Yeah, guys, we're gonna say happy birthday. Yeah, got anybody want to come on my channel? You good? And my guys, tonight, we're gonna do it 7 p.m. Nobody, I will do this every time. I'll do my stream yard. Not
Yep.
every time, but it's something for a favor, birthday boy. I said birthday boy. Ah, So that link is there. I do that link there, then don't worry about it. I never finish my YouTube. I do that link. I'm out phone. I, I better do my music background. You know
Yep. Yep.
what happened, TG? Why are you? You want to go up? Oh, she want to. She tired. My dog tired. There you go. My dog look tired. That's why he want to climb my bed. Then he want to come down.
Oh, GG got tired.
Yeah. I took a bath today. I took outside early morning, but I remember that I took a shower. I make egg. A busy day today. This morning. And then I took a bath. Anything. So I took it outside this morning and then we went to sleep.
Thank you, Big Rick. Black North, thank you for pulling up, bro.
Oh, tell me who's there.
That's okay. You okay? Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, T, glad to see you go type again because I took your win off. I'm glad to see
Process good. Thank you, brother.
I got glad to see I got take your win off and then glad to see you go type and no win. Then you go type, then I get your win back, you know. I thought it was all time I swing you again. I don't
Yup.
know. That was 7 p.m. guys. 7 p.m. my swing yard. So it's a happy birthday. We're gonna say happy birthday. We do my swing yard. I know it's gonna be couple music. It's gonna be have fun tonight.
Yes,
Yeah, I
sir.
don't know.
Praise the Lord. Hold
I
that
know I want
light.
to say long. I know it's gonna say long time maybe. I know it's gonna be
Tommy
7 p.m. We're
V.
gonna say happy birthday.
Look at Tommy V right
Happy
here.
birthday to
Tommy
you.
V, my God. Thank you, man. And
Yeah, I like
thank you. I
Tommy.
appreciate you. Skeletor
Tommy
Jumbo.
be yeah, yeah.
It's the foe every time.
So get you. I gotta take your man off today. I'm gonna fix it right now. You see, you go type, and then you go type, then I get your went back on. You know, I got like to see my tablet, and then I go. See, I got fix you. You know, my whole thing is it's in my new count. That's why 540p. So you gotta see, you know how that didn't change. It's no more 86, but this one's 86. But you know, this did change. So like my best fixer. You know. This gonna be harder than. No, that's Swenya. Swenya, you know, Brad. I think, let me check. No, nobody's. Nobody's.
Yo, Sam, what up? Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Salute to
Hey,
you,
what's
man.
up, Sam? Long time no see. How you doing, Sam?
Hope everything's
No,
good
Sam.
with you, bro.
I know that Sam. I know Sam.
Those stamps.
uh,
Yeah.
well, I food Sam. Why would I call him food choice? Oh my
Futoy.
god.
Futoy.
Food Sam. What up, food Sam?
Chilling, bro. Just got to my pop's house with the kiddos. About to chill here, smoke up, hang out.
Why you got chop it? Why you say
Yo,
AB?
Ishmael. Salute, my guy.
Oh, I don't know.
Let me see. Thank you, Amy. Thank you.
Amy's right there at the
I
band.
don't see
Why her chopping
Futoy
like
in here. Food stands that Miguel calls
food
Futoy. Oh shit.
So San Antonio guys, 7 p.m. We're gonna say happy birthday for BTB.
Yeah,
You
Miguel
know,
wants to sing me
you
happy
guys say
birthday, you guys.
for San Antonio tonight. Tonight, 7 p.m. Whenever you what time? It's only 4 o'clock. It's not today. Yeah, KT, no worry. I got face it right now. Let me go to my netbar first. Then I gotta take your mind off. So you got type again. Then you back. Yeah, I don't know what about netbar, but
Hold it down, hold it down. I gotta run this stuff in the crib. I'll be back. Hold it down.
no, I got your back. BTB. I got your back. Oh, I got you. Let me see. Let me go to my YouTube then. There you go. It's right here. So Kechi, get ready. I gotta take your weight off. I'm doing it right now. Yeah, anybody, sorry. I need to do something over here, guys, because I think I fixed up. Sissy go tight. She better be happy. Hey, what up? No, he'll be back. He'll be back. Let me see. Where's KT at? 82. So I got Lina and I got Joseph Green. Why not see KT here? That's why I hear about it. Food stamp there. I don't see Sana NYC. Hold on, guys. I got a phone call. Sorry.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear bro. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Summer.
I didn't know today was your birthday.
Yeah. How you
That's
doing?
what's
How
up.
you doing?
Good. My son took me out to lunch and got my nails done for me today. So now I'm at home playing the game, just chilling.
W son, you heard?
I know. I didn't think he was. I was because I took him to get a haircut. Then I was like, "Well, I'm gonna stop by the nail shop." He's like, "All right, cool." He's like, "I'll send there with you." He's like, "I don't care." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I went to go pay, and he's like, "Don't worry about it. I got you for Mother's Day." I was like, "Oh, thank you."
That's what's up. I wish I could have did that for my mom too, but she live on the other side of the world. So,
Yeah.
yo, Lisa, what up?
You can send her some flowers,
Yeah, I know, right?
like some chocolate or something.
I used to know this website where I could order the flowers to be delivered and shit, but I
There's a
forgot.
what is that? Flowers.com or something like that. They'll do that. There's tons. All you gotta do is Google. There's tons and tons of places that'll do that.
Yeah, but I might just send her some bread so she could do whatever with what she want with it.
Yeah, that's always good. Bread, bread's always
Captain
mighty
Action
good.
says, "Happy early Mother's Day, Summer."
Thank you, thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And we ain't doing notice. I'm a single father. We're gonna celebrate on Mother's Day. No, just like we ain't gonna do that. I'm a single mom, so I'm gonna celebrate on Father's Day. No, let the women have their thing and let the fathers have their thing.
Yeah,
Just saying.
yeah.
I hate when people do that shit. They'll be like, "Oh, well, like," and they do it on Father's Day a lot. They'll be like, "Well, I'm a single mom, so I can celebrate today," and I'm like, "No, you can't. That's what Mother's Day is for. Let the fathers have their day, and you have your day on the Mother's Day. Like, what the fuck, stupid
Yeah.
motherfuckers? That shit gets on my nerves. What are you doing today for your birthday?
I didn't really plan nothing. I'm just be at my pop's house chilling. My wife is working, so I gotta pick her up when she get out. But I'm gonna just right now I'm gonna grab some beers for my dad. I'll probably drink a couple with him, and then I'm gonna grab me a little bottle of Crown Royal.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, I don't really do big celebrations like that for my birthday. I stopped doing that shit like 10 years ago. Unless like people put it together for me and be like, "Yo, we're gonna sing Happy Birthday," then I'll be like, "All right, cool."
Right.
But for me to put it together and shit, I don't do that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't do a lot for my birthday either. Not really my thing.
They got him here.
Man, I tell you what, I've learned how to do the dead eye shooting now. My shit be on point.
A word.
Yeah. Headshot
Yeah.
every time.
Give me this little 12 pack ski. Give me 1 second. How you doing, boss? You got let me get a Crown Royal apple. $10 one. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, weird. I thought it was standing on top of the cabinet. What the fuck?
Thank you, man.
Oh, no.
Thank you, bro. Shit. I'm surprised this liquor store wasn't packed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this one down, man. This shit usually always packed. Like, got 2 lines full and shit.
Wow. Yeah, I'll tell you today when I went into I went and stopped because down here, if you want to get those weed drinks and shit, you have to go like to the liquor stores. But the
Yeah,
guy was out of them or whatever. And so, but it was packed. I was like, damn. I was like, I'll go in there occasionally and get like a weed drink.
yeah.
And there's like never anybody in there. I was like, "Shit, I guess everybody's getting drunk on Mother's Day weekend."
Deserved. It smelled crazy. Nigga said happy birthday to all my baby mamas. Happy Mother's Day. Shit. State turn. Where's State turn? I didn't even see him. Oh, there he is. What up, bro? Yo, KS, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Said happy birthday to me and happy Mother's Day to Summer.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh yeah. See, when it's my birthday, like I'm more looking forward to the Mother's Day aspect because my shit usually fall either on it or around it. So I'm more, looking forward to celebrating the mothers rather than my birthday.
All right. Well, that's cool. You look at it that way.
Yeah,
Because I guess that's your mama. She wouldn't have a Mother's Day, and you wouldn't have a birthday. So.
exactly. So that's what I do. I mean, I like, yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love myself and all, but
Well, I'm glad you love yourself because that is important too.
yeah. Especially because my mom did it herself. Like, don't get me wrong, my dad was always, a- around, whether it was phone calls or whatever, or like he picked me
Right,
up and shit on the weekends or my vacations. But my mom really did it all on her own and shit. So
right.
then when I got older and shit, my dad was around more. He even moved closer
Yeah.
so I could, spend a lot of time with him.
Well, that's good that he was able to do that. Or
Hell
y'all
yeah,
both, it makes a difference. That's for sure.
facts.
You don't think about it, and then the older you get, you're like, oh yeah, actually, it does. It makes a huge difference if a child.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I ain't doing shit. I fucking just been grinding. I got a couple new cars last night. I got some pretty dope cars.
Oh, you're good? Fuck it. It's more. Now you don't run out.
Are you at work?
What happened?
Do you have to work today?
Nah, I took the day off.
Oh, that's good.
Hell yeah. Took the day off. I put that shit in like 2 weeks ago.
What the fuck's the deal with that?
Like an LED light.
Oh my God.
They're gonna put that shit up ASAP. Oh yeah. What up, KS?
And not a whole lot. I just can't wait till Monday.
What's Monday?
I'm going to go protest the city and county because they want to bring a data center here when we need more of like a power plant than a data center.
Bottoms up.
Yeah, data centers aren't going to be good. We've been protesting that down here for a minute.
Whoops. Do that.
Did they organize something down that way for Monday?
No, I'm making a sign that says no data centers in Owensboro and just going to stand out in front of City Hall.
Why don't you make you a little post in one of your neighborhood things and see if anybody wants to come stand out there with you?
Yeah, I should because I mean, people have been talking about it on like some of the groups here, and a lot of people are opposed to it.
Yeah, I would just say, hey, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna go, and it's not organized. It's not, it's just me. And if anybody else wants to join me, then come. This is where I'm gonna be at.
Yeah, yeah, and then
It's
I
always
just need to watch
good to have a
Oh
couple
shit.
people with
when.
you.
She found a K-pop team in under one.
Yeah, and then I just need to watch the city council and the county commissioners meetings and go there and speak.
Yep. Yeah, it's a critical time.
Think this would be good enough? No. My bad.
Yeah. Because right now we're buying power from Henderson.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep fucking crash this eye, man.
Yeah, yeah, they shut down our coal
Yeah.
power plant, so we're buying power from Henderson, and it's like, yeah, no, we don't need a data center.
There's nothing wrong with Ray. It came across my Facebook. It came across my Facebook.
Ah, sorry.
Hey, Summer,
My bad. Yes.
what's going on with all the lawsuits over there in Louisville with the plane crash?
A lot, from my understanding.
Okay,
Why? What
but
about?
I thought I'd ask you because I keep seeing articles about it, but you live over that way, so you might know a little more than what these articles know.
Yeah, there's a lot of people suing, so I mean, there's a lot of people that's also not happy with the way things are being handled. Ugh. What are you doing today?
And not a whole lot. Probably going to go down to Barbecue and Barrels later and watch the concert.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I like little things like that.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the total of number of people who are going to, what it's going to be like, and Because honestly, I think this year they're not going to do too well in sales with the way everything's priced.
Oh, nah, people will still buy shit. That's the one
Yeah,
thing. I mean, it's crazy because like the people that can't afford it probably won't go or won't buy anything if they go. But the people that'll go and buy stuff, they're gonna buy it regardless how much they hike up.
yeah.
That's how it works with a lot of them, like everything too.
Usually
When
town,
people,
usually downtown's really packed with people. Doesn't this year don't seem like it's as packed as prior years because of some of it. I think is
I gotta do that.
yeah, you're cutting out a little bit. What'd you say, KS?
Man, my phone died on y'all.
Oh, it's all good.
what's that?
I don't know what happened
Oh,
Oh,
to
it's
the
KS.
Harry
Perry,
the
you and Perry,
platypus.
what up? That's what's up. I like Perry the platypus.
Yeah, Venus and Ferb and Perry the platypus.
Yeah,
I used to you said purple.
I'll go to work. Bye. I'm tired. That's how we do it.
When is hurricane season?
Like, Martin, you've been building that stuff for 3 hours.
I'm being chased by the cops in an AI car, and I'm kind of laughing because, like, who are they gonna arrest?
See, quick boy, go hit a lick, boy. Like, don't talk shit, nigga. Facts, Amanda. John is a bad one, mind you. This nigga lives basically behind a subway. Those little projects that are like, I guess somewhat semi around that area. So where subway is at. Apartment. That's what the kids do. Called. Right. Yo, money, what up, man? Thank you, bro. Was wondering where your ass was at, man. You ain't been around yesterday.
Tracy, I think I seen you say you were gonna be joining soon. Do you have 5 or 4?
Y'all want to fill this shit up, eh? What's that? Last blunt. Last joint. And about falling and the
I'm
same
lighting up for
thing I
your
got
birthday,
it.
Blaze.
But you had the one that you turned though, right? Yeah, and they kept doing that, smashed it, bro. And I'm like, everything. I don't need it. I don't need to throw my shit up.
You're on 4. Okay, I'll jump on 4 in a minute. Let me know when you're on, and I'll jump on.
Right,
I
bro,
just got to know
yo,
which one to be playing on.
we got that and fucking this nigga.
I can play on. I have a 5. I can play on yours. I bought a 5 now. Well, I didn't. My husband bought it for me as a gift. I got it a couple weeks ago. I was shocked, Chrissy, when my husband bought it for me. I ain't even going for it. I was like, I was having, when I say I was just having a horrible day, I was having a horrible day for no fucking reason, too. And my husband called and he was like, babe, he's like, what are you doing? I was like, nothing. He was like, well, can you go to the store? And I was like, I don't really feel like being around people. And he was like, well, what if I go to the store and pick a PlayStation 5 up? And I was like, oh, suck a dick. I was like, yes, I can do that. So it was pretty cool. And I said suck a dick because I just fell in the water and this car's on top of you and I can't fucking move. Come on, dude. Get up. Get up. Go, go, bitch. Go, 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 go. What the fuck? Can we swim? That was bad timing. It just sound like it's like a dick for the PlayStation. No, that was but yeah, it was
I
a
was
cool
gonna get
surprise.
on last night, but yo, I was so dead tired that I was like, man, fuck the PlayStation.
Right? I was on for a little bit, but then I went to sleep.
Yeah, but I really wanted to play, but I was like, man, fuck the PlayStation today.
I played for a bit and then I was like, yeah, fuck this, I'm going to bed.
Man. You gotta keep it inside something. Keep it safe.
Oh, it's G's birthday too. Happy birthday
Nah,
to
that motherfucking
you.
birthday's every day.
Fucker. Happy birthday. If G isn't
So
really
when
your
it's his
birthday,
real birthday, we're not gonna know because every day's his birthday.
I guess I mean if you celebrate yourself every day, it can be whatever day you want it to be, right?
Right, right. So
It
I'll
don't
just say
have to be
happy
the
birthday.
day that your parents delivered.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut off your happy birthday song, but you can sing if you want.
No, I'm glad you saved me because I'm over here singing a G. I probably done sang it to him 50 times, or with my fucking brain, I can't remember it. He's probably like, Summer, you probably sang this song to me a billion times every day. One day we'll find out when his birthday. Hmm, that's funny. Oh wait, what are we doing? Dude, I don't know how, but
Yo,
my player
nigga,
always gets these
salute
big
to
ass
you,
black
bro.
eyes. October 26th. We'll see. October. One of my kids is no, that's November 26th. My daughter is. My son is. My daughter's like October 11th and October. No wait, October 17th and 22nd, and
Dead
then
ass.
November 16th and 26th. Yeah.
Yo, my daughter's birthday is the 17th of October.
Oh, my firstborn daughter was is the 17th
Yo, that's
October.
what's up.
Yup.
My
And
daughter's the
then mine.
17th.
So I have one
And she my
October
firstborn
17th
too,
and
you heard?
Is she? There you
Yeah.
go. See? She's
That's
gonna
what's
give you
up.
hell, just so you know. So get ready for your heart.
Yeah, yeah. That's crazy, dude. We got something crazy in common. That's what's
Born on
up.
the same time, same day,
Yep.
and they're
That's
both firstborn.
yeah, that's
On my
wild.
dad's side, I'm the baby. On my mom's side, I'm the firstborn girl.
Yeah, on my mom's side and my dad. Well, both. On both of mine, I'm the first one.
Dun, dun, dun. That else look cute. I did one hand one color, one hand the other color. I like it.
Yeah, don't say happy
Shout out to
birthday to
all the
Cool.
sons that spoil their moms, even if it's just you call and whatever. It ain't even about getting them something. Just make sure y'all call y'all mama. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
crazy. I saw that. Yeah.
What do you say?
Said you seen
Yo,
the boy who
back.
cried. Julio.
Wait.
He was crying when he was being sentenced. Yeah, I saw that.
What happened?
The right here, I'm gonna put it on screen. Hold on. Where's it at?
I
Wait.
see what he said, but oh, wait. Okay.
So to do that, yeah, that unalive Julio, the rapper, he was crying during the sentencing.
Oh, well, motherfucker, don't cry now, you little bitch.
Right.
It wasn't a problem when you did it. You know what I mean?
Do the crime, you're gonna do the time.
Play to pay, baby. Not only when it feels good. Just saying.
No, Black North, it's not his birthday. He just trying to take the clout. It's not Twig Boy's birthday at all.
It seems like every week they're letting people buy businesses. I might wait and just buy my businesses like that and try to save up for a mansion. I want to buy my mansion quick.
Yeah, me too, man.
Now that I know how essential they are, fuck that. I got my mansion last. I ain't doing that shit this time.
About to
Oh,
just buy me the shark card and get that shit.
I ain't even up front. I'm a grind, but shit. I might.
I want to grind it, but I
Mm,
just don't get my timing, like my schedule for work, it sucks. 'Cause I'm always at work
no.
all day. Then when I get home, I gotta attend to the kids, attend to the wife. By the time come to it, it's like, man, it's late as hell.
I was looking at it. I'm like, I might. I don't know. I've been grinding my ass off. I might eventually get one just to help a little bit, but unavailable. Why is the $4 million one unavailable? $50.
Facts,
There you go.
crazy. That's what it is too. Like, I gotta handle business first.
Oh yeah, that's why I said it ain't a bad thing to you know what I'm saying if he's got it because you grinded so you can get a little assist. That's how I look at it. I'll grind my ass and then after a while I'm like okay, I'm gonna buy me a car. It'll help out a little bit.
This nigga, man. I wish, man. So,
Yeah,
nah,
y'all hit the cash app for Blaze's birthday. Woo woo.
yo, a couple people have, man. Shout out to them.
Yes, Amanda, being an adult sucks.
Yeah, adulting. Yo, man, it's funny, bro, because when I was little, I used to be like, man, I can't wait till I'm older, blah, blah, blah. Now look at me now. I wish I was a kid again. That's funny, man. That's funny. Hey, we stop a lot, man. Yo.
Yo, yo.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'm gonna run to the car real quick.
Okay. Oh, I need a nightclub. That's where I need to go. What am I doing? Damn it. Driving blows ass. I fucking driving blows ass today.
See the ball real quick. See if I can make it right here. Go over there. But give me the ball. Go over there in case I miss it, all right?
It's a good
Man,
day
it's
to
nice
be
as
outside.
hell out.
Yeah, it was nice here too. I was out for a little bit. Tired.
Look at that. I almost dropped my phone.
Y'all bring your asses up here on panel. What the hell? The birthday stream. What we doing?
Huh? Facts.
Yeah.
Everybody scared to hit the link.
Well, y'all scared. Don't be scared, fool.
Oh, Ishmael,
Don't
you
worry. I am the
Halo.
one to
You
fight
just
today.
snitched yourself out. You Halo, bro.
What happened?
Ishmael. I said I'm fucking with him. I said he's Halo because he put the eyeball emojis. So you should call yourself Spit. Like Spit and Pig. Man, together.
I'm scared. If you're scared, go to church. I don't go to church, so Stay. What up? What up? What up? Mm. Ah! As soon as I get done with the Chrissy, are you on yet? Sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings. What happened? Let me find out. I want to sponsor for Buffalo Wild Wings. She's good. I have some wine in my kitchen. I was thinking about having a glass of wine today. Yeah. Bow, bow, bow. What's up, Black North? Your shit's downloaded. Okay. I was just making sure. I'm at almost 1187. Let's go. What you talk about grind, bitches? Grind, grind, grind. Mm-mm. Where are we at? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. I think headlights are cool.
I'm back.
Oh, you're good. Shit. Have fun.
I got two. Oh, my bad. Whoever tried to hit the link, my bad. Had a phone call.
Come back on up, whoever you were.
Amanda, what up?
Hey,
Yo, Pete.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I have I have a story, y'all,
Yeah.
and I want the guys to really weigh in on this and the girls. So I had a guy reach out to me that I grew up with and went to high school with. Have not talked to this man in 32 years. Hits me up on social media, blah blah blah. How you doing? Hey, it's been a long time, 32 years, blah blah blah. Well, then he starts making like underhanded kind of what I consider sexual comments, like um, just weird things out of the blue, like say, "Hey, I'm fixing." He said, "I'm fixing to go take a shower." I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, just hit me back whenever." He says, "Oh, you want to join?" I
Yeah,
said,
that's
Guys,
first of
y'all make
all,
inappropriate.
sure you close that thing when you come in. Sorry. Go ahead.
and he's done that like several times. I said, first of all, I have a boyfriend. Okay. Second of all, I have not talked to you in 32 years. Like what happened to, hey, how you doing? Let's get caught up. What have you been doing the last 32 years of your life? And he's in
Yeah.
town. He's in town because one of his cousins passed away. He lives in D.C. and he's going through a divorce. I mean, I feel really creeped out. Am I wrong about this,
It
Summer?
sounds like he's trying to get some ass while he's in town.
Thank you. Thank you. That's
100% that's
exactly
how.
okay. I mean, he said some other things that I won't say on here.
Right.
And I'm like, listen, we're just friends, man. Like, he's like, well, you never gave me the time of day in high school. You were so beautiful, and you know, you were too in your own world. And I said,
Mhm.
I had a
But he's
boyfriend in
still
high
at the ball.
school.
And
I
I
said,
got a
I had
boyfriend now, so guess what? I'm gonna tune you out now too. It's cool.
right,
Like
right,
people, there's a long date debate, right? A long standing debate always. Can women and men be friends? I do believe men and women can be friends, but only if each other respects each other's boundaries. And clearly, you know what I mean? If he continues to make innuendos, even after you told him you have a boyfriend, then I would make those boundaries. You ain't talked to him in 32 years, so you ain't gonna miss much now.
right.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, man, you're going through a divorce. Like, you need to handle your business.
And he
Like,
is. He said, you know how to get over one bitch, get under another one.
and I'm like,
Sorry,
no,
my
thank
bad.
you. No, no. I mean, I understand what you're saying. It seems like that's what he's trying to do. And I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's great that he has a great job. He works at Andrews Air Force Base. All of that's fantastic. I knew he used to be in the military. I did know that, and now he's a civilian. But I don't like pushy men like that. Like, I just think it's a turn off.
Well, it
But
sounds like he's back. Like I said, he's back in town. You know, I don't know what happened, what he looked like in high school, but it sounds like he came back and he's like, shit, I'm a good looking dude. I got me a good job. I'm getting divorced. I can get some old town chocha. You know what I mean? And he remembers you as the cutie in school. So he's like, let me slide in these DMs. That's what they call it these days. And let me see if I can hit that. And yeah, no.
yeah, he
Amanda's
wants
like,
me
no
to
go,
go out.
homie.
He wants me to go out to dinner with him tonight, Summer. And I
I
told
want
him
you to
several
Netflix and
times.
chill, baby. He trying to get some. Well, look, take it
And
this way. Look, you
I,
can look at it this way. You can, at least you still got it, right? He's getting hitting on you, and you know, we can joke about it, but at the same time, he does need to respect your boundaries, and more importantly, he needs to respect your boyfriend's boundaries.
right, right. Because I haven't, like, I've kind of told him what's going on. He's not been out of shape about it or anything.
Right.
And, let me just go back. Like, this dude was the biggest nerd in school. Like, I wouldn't have given him the time of day. I know that sounds bad, but he just wasn't in my social circle. Like, I was on the dance
Right.
team and all of those things. And he was a trainer for the basketball team, which is great. And when I saw him, I would always speak to him. So we just didn't have that connection. And so he's like, well, you never went out with me. I said, you never asked me to go out with you. And he says, "Well, you were dating that guy, But I said, "Yes, I was." And I said, "And I was a busy person. I was doing this. I was doing that." Like,
You know what would be funny, Amanda? It's not don't go out with him because obviously he doesn't respect you or respect your boundaries. Because I don't know how many times you guys have talked, but even if it's just one or just a couple times, y'all ain't talked in 32 years. You know what I mean? So
thank
throw an
you.
innuendo after you already told him you have a boyfriend, but it would be interesting because you always hear about the guys that were kind of, and me, I'm a nerd lover, right? Like I love my nerds. I love me. I did my thugs. I did my jocks. I did all that. I'm in my
Hmm.
nerd phase now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
I love my
understand.
nerds. But it would be interesting to see because you always hear about like the guys that, they were nerds in school and they weren't lookers or whatever, and then they grow up, like I said, they get good jobs, they get, they get a haircut and their teeth done or whatever they get done, and they look good. They come back and it's like, God damn, motherfucker, you was that nerd? Oh shit, So it would be, and again, I'm not saying that because he's clearly not respecting your boundaries and you're in a relationship, but it would be funny to see. I always find that kind of stuff funny, right? Like
Yeah,
the
I do
nerds that come
too.
back, men and women, because you hear women do it too. Like I was an ugly duckling, even though some people are like, "Oh, you were a cute kid." I felt like I was an ugly duckling big time, and I mean, I'm not ugly no more. So, and the guy that my very first crush that I had a crush on broke my fucking heart. I used to go watch him play basketball. Man, I'd sit in the bleachers like, "Oh, he's so cute." And then I walked up and I got the courage one day, and I was like, "Can I sit with you at lunch?" And he said, "Your tits aren't big enough." And I
What?
said, "Fuck." Yeah, broke my heart. Then years later, I come back into town because that's one thing about me, and that's why I find it funny when people are like, "Well, we know this about you." Bitch, I didn't stay in Louisville. I left. I always left. Anyway, I came back and who I am now, even minus this was probably what, 15, 20 years ago. So I was at my prime. And I seen him and he was just like, he's like, "You look like this girl I went to school with." And I was like, "Yeah, I am." I said, "Remember you told me my tits wasn't big enough?" I said, "Well, look at you, girl, now." He is like, "Can I take you out?" I said, "You're bank enough and your dick ain't big enough." Oh,
Oh, girl, tell him.
so it would be funny if that was like, he was like, "Oh, Amanda was so cute and I had the hots for her, and he's like, I come back in town, I'm doing the force, I got me some job, I got a chance with Amanda now." And it's like, "Nah, baby, you still ain't got no chance."
No, like seriously, like I'm not going to go meet him. I'm completely creeped out. And I said to him, I said, "This is what I find unusual. For 32 years, I haven't heard from you. You suddenly make a social media account." And he did add all of our other friends from school, right? And so I know that it isn't just necessarily to me. But I said, all of a sudden, you reach out to me. I said, I wasn't a hoe in school. I'm not a hoe now. It was just weird, Summer. It was
Well,
just
like I said,
weird.
it could be. I mean, he probably has no game, right? Because if he was kind of a nerdy guy in school, which again, shout out to the nerds, dude. Because let me tell you, some of the nerds get some of the baddest broads. Like for real, when they grow up, they get with the baddest chicks. I love nerds. My husband's a fucking nerd. Shout out to the fucking nerds, man. But like I said, it could be a situation that's like, he really liked you, Amanda, because it sounds like he's like, "Well, you never asked me out." And he probably didn't have the balls to ask you out, right? You're,
Mm-mm.
cheerleader. You're all this, yada yada. And so he probably in his mind probably still thinks that's what you know what I mean? And you still are.
Right.
You're still a package, right? So he
Like
probably
I
just was like,
called
"I
my
gotta come
best
back and get
friend.
that."
I called my best friend of 38 years. And I said, "Hey, Hooker, I got a situation." He said, "What, girl?" And so I told him. And I said, I would have never given him the time of day. He said, "Trust." He said, "No, you wouldn't have. You would have laughed at him and walked away." I said, "I wouldn't have been that cruel." And I just would have,
Well, that's why it would be funny to see you should look him up and just see what he looks like on
I
Facebook.
know
You
what
know
he
what I
looks
mean?
like.
Just for
He's gotten really gray. And something else that I don't like, that was another thing that really bothered me. So when he got out of the military, out of the Air Force, he became a cop. And he was a
oh
cop in
yeah.
Shreveport, Louisiana. For 3 years, he was on patrol. Then 5 years, he was a homicide detective. And he left because he said being a detective is hard work. You don't ever sleep. And
Oh yeah, I mean, look, I got respect for detectives, to be real.
Right. And he said he just had enough of, getting called in the middle of the night because somebody's done something stupid and yada, yada, yada. And he said, I think I aged 10 or 20 years. And he said, I just had enough. He said, I applied for some other jobs to work for the government. And I got this one up here
I
in
get that.
D.C. I said, hey, but he still has that mentality to me, girl. I
Yeah,
just,
that would be like for me. I think because I've thought about this because even like me and my daughter were talking. I don't know if you heard it the other day, but so the other day me and my daughter were talking, and I was so proud of her, dude. She got a little job or whatever that can get her a career while she's going to college and stuff, and she wants to do stuff in criminal justice. She wants to,
mhm.
maybe be a detective and stuff to be able to help women like me. And I think that's really, really dope because she always said she wanted to be in like culinary. She's like, I know, mom. I just wanted to wait until you, she said, and kind of surprised me a little bit. I wanted to make sure that's what I wanted to do. So I thought that was pretty dope. Um, so for me, I think, and so I got to that conversation sparked it. And for me, I think it's the beat cops is who I have the most issue with, right? Like, because
Me
most of the
too.
time, detectives and shit like that, they're gonna do what they need to do, and they're gonna work their fucking ass off, right? But it's these beat cops that are interacting with the general public. I think that is more who I'm like fuck 12 with. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I agree with you, Grizzy. Like something, my gut just tells me something is not right. And I don't want to be ugly. I'm not the kind of person, like, I know y'all don't know me off here, but I'm just not ugly like that. Like, I know who he is. He's a legitimate person I grew up with. Um, we just worked best buddies. Like, we didn't hang in the same social groups or anything like that. And this is what I find interesting. I said, so you going through a divorce? He said, yeah, I'm in the process of it. And said, oh, okay. And then the first thing that came to my mind is exactly what y'all are saying. He's come back to Little Rock and he's trying to get a piece of ass.
Well, because you always, Amanda, we watch those movies where the guy comes back in and, something's happened. It's a funeral or a wedding or whatever reason they have to come back home, right? And then they're like,
Right.
who's the girl I had the crush on or whatever? Or,
Hmm.
who can I get some sympathy? Plus, he's getting a divorce. I agree. He wants some sympathy because guys will use that. Oh, I'm getting a divorce. I don't understand why I got people, men and women. I guess I could guess why women use it, but like men, I'm like, why? Why? Unless she's like, a fucking idiot. Like, why would you use that as an excuse? That wouldn't be fuck you. Like,
And
oh, you're
yeah,
married
and
to me. Great. Let me fuck you. Like, no.
like he answered it, he called me, or yeah, we talked on the phone, and he said, well, hello, beautiful. And I'm like, hi. Like, I don't take compliments well, but it was the other things that
Right.
really
The little
bothered
innuendo
me.
that was
The
uncomfortable.
innuendos,
Yeah.
like, um, this is something, this is how stupid I am, okay, and such a boomer. Let me look it up real quick and tell you what he wrote on text. Because I had to
You
ask
already
him.
did it. You said, let me look it up.
He said, I don't remember. Where is it at?
I agree with you, Chrissy. That's why I said I bet if he was a nerd and like, especially if he like got his shit together. And gray hair doesn't bother me. I think the
No,
older
it
I
doesn't
get,
bother me either. He
that's kind of
said,
sexy, especially the salt and pepper. Go ahead.
this is what he said to me, Summer. He said, FWB to start. And I said, FWB? I said, I'm a boomer. What is that? He said, really? So am I. And so I had to look it up in the Urban Dictionary. I'm so embarrassed to say that. I didn't know what it meant.
Well, tell people what you learned for those that don't know.
It's friends with benefits.
Yes, that's right.
And I said, absolutely not. I said, again,
Mike,
I have a boyfriend.
don't beat yourself
And
up too bad, Amanda. You've been in a long relationship. That's why you don't know what that is. Just saying.
yeah, Barbara's laughing at me. I don't. I had to look it up in Urban Dictionary. Like, I feel like I'm teaching my seventh grader class again. And they're saying all these things and going, Miss Erickson, you don't know what that means? But I just wanted to get
Yeah.
y'all advice. I wanted you guys to hear it because I know the guys in here would tell me straight up exactly what he's trying to do. And Summer,
Oh yeah, he wants
you
some ass.
yes, you have more street smarts than I do. And
You didn't even get through the whole conversation. I was like, oh yeah, he tried to hit that a little bit.
yes, and I don't like if I haven't met you in 32 years, like my other guy friends that we reconnect with all the time, they're like, hey, what have you been doing the last 32 years? Or, you have kids, you go to college, those kinds of things. Um, how's your health? I mean, it's none of that.
Yeah. Well, that's why I always, when I hear stories like that, I always think about, like the ugly duck syndrome or you know what I mean? I wasn't a whole lot because, going through middle school and high school could be really weird, right? Like everybody goes through
It is.
triples and all this weird shit, everybody voice changing. And so then, you see each other. And like I said, I had one of those moments before. And I'll, like, I used to tell people, I'd be like, yeah, my biggest crush broke my heart because he said, and the crazy thing is like my boobs have always been pretty much, even though I got a boob job done, I got them done because I breastfed 2 kids. I wanted them back to where they were. So I'm like, motherfucker, fuck you. And and then when he see me when he was older, he was like, damn. He's like, you definitely bloomed out there. I'm like, yeah, you ain't got a chance, motherfucker. Go away.
Yeah,
Can't
and I
even
pretty
believe. And then like I looked at him as an adult and I was like, why did I think you were so cute? Like I thought this dude
exactly.
walked on fucking water.
Right. And
I was like,
I was
I
like,
ain't feeling
dude,
it.
I don't look the same as I did in high school. Like, we've all changed. And,
I look better. I had,
you know,
the Sally Jesse Raphael glasses. I had those when I was a
yes,
kid, and my
those,
mom got mad at
those
me
are
and cut all
cute.
my hair off. Shit, they weren't back in the '80s, girl. Not with a bowl haircut and a flat
I
top.
don't know about a haircut, but I'm just saying, like, they're kind of in, I guess. But like he had glasses too, when we were in high school, and that he had really thick glasses and was kind of a scrawny dude, and I had contacts. The first time I got a pimple on my face, my mother took me to the dermatologist. Not everybody has that luxury. And
I agree with Julito. Julito
let me
said
look.
that he wasn't worried about no boyfriends because he's an out of town person, so he's thinking he can hit it and leave. Amanda, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, no, no, no! I was away from my phone. You knew I was. So yeah. I knew y'all were gonna love this. Like my right hand of God, this has been happening for the last 48 hours. Seriously.
Yeah. Well, like I said, because and that's another thing, right? Because he's when you're like, well, I have a boyfriend, and he's like, well, shit, I'm from DC. I'm not gonna fuck with your boyfriend. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, because I always hear that. I'll be like, I'm married, and the guys will be like, well, I ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm like, I know, and I'm good. Go away.
Yeah, and I don't do that shit. That's just not my character.
Yeah.
Like I can't live with myself. I know that sounds cliche, but I've just never been a cheater, and I don't like it. So
Yeah, 2 minutes of fuck or whatever is not worth. Yeah, let's keep it a second. I'll
exactly.
be on the
And
phone. I'll be on the phone with my husband. My husband's always laughing because I'll call him when I go to a store because I don't know what it is with the fucking grocery store, dude. And I go in looking crazy, no makeup, fucking. But yeah, I purposely go to the grocery store looking like crazy as fuck. And I'll be on the phone with Curtis, and guys will come up to me and be like, "Oh, you're so pretty. I love natural women." And I'm just like, "Get the fuck away from me, dude. I'm
it's a
married.
fucking
Like, go
creep.
away." I'm at the grocery store. Go away.
It's like, do you not see the
I
ring on
know.
my finger?
They don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about that. And I got a nice size ring, and they're still like, no, no, no. I don't care about that. That's his problem, not mine. I just
Let me
want
tell you how, and
get away from
another
me.
thing that keyed me off to this too was so I was on the phone with him, my boyfriend called. I put him on hold to talk to my boyfriend. And I told him, I said, hey, I'm talking to blah, blah, blah. And I said, I got to call you back. I got a story to tell you. Can I call you back? He said, well, sure. And I said, okay, I'll talk to you soon. And I clicked back over. And he said, oh, I said, I'm back. I'm back. I said, I forget what he asked me, and I said, "Well, that was my boyfriend." He said, "Oh, really?" It was just this, "Oh, really?" kind of a slight, because at that point I hadn't told him that I had a boyfriend.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, we've known each other for like 26, 27 years. And like, there's history there. So it was just, anyway, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. It's just been kind of funny in a way.
Well, like I said, you can giggle at it. Obviously, you're not going to do anything. You know what I mean? And
No,
like I said, it
not at
just
all.
really sounds like the whole, and there's tons of stories, little movies that come out where the guy comes in town or the girl comes in town. And, there's that one person they were like, And, and while he's hitting you up, he's probably got a whole nother handful of people
Thank
he's trying to
you.
be like, hey,
Thank you.
I'm divorced. Can I get some pussy? Like, no, motherfucker, you can't.
And
Take
here's
your
the
ass back
thing,
to
I think
DC.
he's full of shit. He claims that he's been married for 21 years and they're just suddenly get a divorce because they're both not happy, see. But I'm sly. I haven't looked it up yet to see if it's in the docket at
Exactly.
all.
Right.
So,
Well, and that's right. That's another thing because he's out of town, so you know what I mean. Ain't nobody gonna know.
thank you, exactly.
He
And he
can,
says, well,
you know what I mean.
I put in for some transfers to come back here. He says, because as soon as the divorce is final, I'm coming back. And I said, oh, okay. I said, are you going to work at Little Rock Air Force Base? You going to work at, Camp Robinson, the federal building? What? He says, well, I put in for several jobs, just kind of depends on, and it is true, if they approve it or not. And I said, oh, okay. And um, I said, well, still ain't going to make a difference. That's what I said to him.
Right.
Oh, so anyway, I knew y'all would get a good laugh out of this. My right hand of God, this conversation has been had the last 48 hours.
Yeah.
It's
We know.
crazy.
And I run into other people that so there's another guy that I grew up with and went to high school with, and he was always the kind of chubby dude. He was loud, and he was kind of like a comedian, and he would go up to all the females, how you doing today, darling? And he wore a cowboy hat, and that was just kind of his style, right? And nobody
Right.
took offense. Nobody took offense to him. I saw him probably 20 years later. Um, we ran into each other, and he said the same thing. Well, how are you doing, darling? And I said, well, how are you doing? And I gave him a big old hug, and he's like, how are you doing? Da, 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 da. He's told me before that he had a crush on me, but he was never disrespectful to me every time I talked to him since then.
Right.
And he ended up, unfortunately, having a stroke. It's been a couple years ago. Was in the hospital and actually almost passed away. And I had sent him a message to check on him because another friend of mine had told me he had had a stroke, and all his family's gone. And he again never disrespectful to me, never crossed that boundary with me ever.
Well,
So you
I'll
just
tell people all the time, like, I don't care. Like, fine, you want to be like, hey, you're cute, or even, hey, girl, can I holler, whatever. As long as you're respectful, I'll be like, nah, I'm good, I'm married, whatever. But what's crazy nowadays is, and this has happened. Actually, there was a girl that a couple weeks ago, a friend of mine called and was like, hey, can you come to the pool and help me? She's got some spinal cord injuries, and she had another chick that had a spinal cord injury, and the way she got hers was
mm.
the guy wanted to hit on her, and she told him no, and he shot her. Then there was a
Oh
girl
my
here
God.
in Kentucky. She used to go to UK. This happened a couple of years ago. Um, she came in town. It was Thanksgiving vacation. They went to a club downtown. They were leaving the club. A guy came. She came out, and the guy was like, "Hey, shorty, woo woo." And she was like, "No, I'm just here visiting my family. I'm in from school. Lexington's only maybe an hour away from where we're at." And as soon as she said that, he was like, "Ah, bitch, you think you better than everybody?" Pop, 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 shot her 4 times, killed her right there on the sidewalk. So this is happening
Wow.
a lot nowadays. So what a lot of women are doing, which this has been an old school game since shit I was fucking single. There'd always be like a little number or something people can give, and it'd be a fake number. That also could be bad because that's you know what I mean. Because then they'll be like, "Oh well, you either one you played in my face," and so if they're crazy and was going to shoot you or do some crazy shit, they can still do that and it's just I don't know, dude. It's just weird. It's like it's cool if you want to like give a girl a woman a compliment or something, or even respectfully be like, "Hey, shorty, what's up?" But once a woman or a man, because this also happens to men, because I've seen bitches go fucking whack. I had one friend, I had to stop being friends with that bitch. 'Cause every dude she got with, bitch, was like, she was single white female with them. And I was like, nah, dude, I got sons. I can't even co-sign that shit. That shit ain't cute. You know what I mean? So people are weird, man. You got to be careful. Because,
Yeah, yeah. Like at first I was considering, going out to eat with him yesterday, and I had talked to my boyfriend about it. I didn't ask him. I talked to him about it. He said, "Sure, if you want to go,
right.
go. It's not a big deal." And but then in the conversation later on, he says, "Well, would it be okay when I give you a hug if I grab your ass?"
Yeah, see, that's not okay. You don't need to go
I
to
said,
lunch with somebody like that.
"No, no, it's not okay. No."
Do I think, like I said, do I think men and women can be friends? I do. I've always been friends with men. I just hang out with, I don't know. I get along with dudes better. I guess you could say, because women can get gossipy and catty and all that weird shit. And I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
ain't got time for that shit, dude. Especially in the age I am now. I'm like, bitch, I will slap you. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, you know what I mean? But as long as I think it's, and because again, I don't think this is just men disrespect the boundaries, because I've seen women do it as well. I think as long as people can keep those boundaries and make it very clear, like you know what I mean, then I think you're good. I think you can. I think you can even go out to because there's times that I'll have business meetings or whatever and go out with the opposite sex or whatever. But it's very clear that hey, I'm here. I'm talking to my husband as I'm walking in. May call him during the meeting. You know what I mean? Just to ask
Right.
him things because my husband's my business partner. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, as long as you can make those boundaries very clear, then I don't think you have an issue. But if
Exactly.
somebody's like, "Can I grab your ass?" They that's nothing clear about that. It's very clear that he
Exactly.
wants to fuck. That's the only clear thing in that. And then that situation, no, you can't be friends with that person.
It's just a huge turn off. And I thought, well, maybe I'm just being a prude. I don't know. And then I was like, no, if your gut tells
You're
you,
respecting your boyfriend.
huh?
I said, you're not a prude. You're respecting your man.
Exactly.
So, I mean, me and Curtis have one of the most, you know, coolest relationships when it comes to that, but we still are both going to respect, you know what I mean? And if there's anybody in our circle that are friends or associates or anything like that, and they can't respect that, they're out. Like, you don't get there's no negotiation, there's no chances, there's no, none of that. You see you, holla.
And that's, in my opinion, that's how it should be.
Yeah, our rule's always been honesty, conversation. You know what I mean? Like, we'll sit down, have conversations. There's nothing, nobody can ever tell either one of us about anything we've done or will do or anything because we're always going to be real about that. So I think that's what's made us work as good as we have because we always laugh. Our first 6 years of marriage was crazy because I was coming out of so much trauma and I always say my husband was a saint, dude, because I was a lot to fucking deal with. But thank God he stuck that out. Even my husband today, I mean, not my husband, my son, while we were chilling today, he said, because me and my husband's been very intentional the last couple months on just spending more time together and, just reuniting shit. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
my son today, we were talking, he said, he's like, I'm really proud of you and dad. He's like, I really can see that you guys are like, y'all are real good right now. He's like, he's like, that makes me feel good. He said, now I know I can get married to one person and as long as we work it out, you know what I mean? We can stay married forever. He's like, that's what I want. He's like, I want a long marriage like you and that. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That is cool.
And you have to, you have to have communication and and not walk away no matter what, unless it's abusive and dangerous, obviously.
Right. Absolutely.
Do not stay for kids or anything because people do that and all that does is fuck up kids. Don't ever stay with anybody because of children. You stay because it's happy, healthy, and safe. And men and women, because men also get abused. So I just want to throw that out there. I always feel like sometimes I always say that because like I think sometimes in the conversations we can get so lost up and especially as women we can well not we because I don't do that but a lot of women can just it can make it all about well that's just the men and it's like no it's vice
Yeah.
versa.
And I know there's some females out there that are ratchet and do you know,
Oh
what I
yeah,
consider ratchet.
ratchet ass shit. Well, men have, think about it this way. Men have trust issues because some women, right, whether mothers, girlfriends, whatever, some women did something, and women have trust issues because more majority of the time, some man did something. So, you know, we have to understand that. Like, not everybody, you know, we think men don't go through shit because they hold it in better, and they have to, whatever. But men go through shit too, man. You just all got to understand each other somehow. 'Cause this whole men hate women and women hate men shit, the way shit's going, that's just not it, man. That's why our babies are suffering so much. Not, anybody's particular, but I'm saying a generational kid.
Right. Me being the
Blaze, birthday man.
me being the sneaky
Chrissy
one.
said, "Yeah, Amanda, Oh wait, yeah, Amanda. There's some home wrecking females out there. I've noticed a lot of married women closer to my age are thought, bro, that always be like in their mid-30s, early 40s, midlife crisis shit. That goes for men and women though, 'cause you know what I mean. Like, I really don't understand that whole midlife crisis thing, but I guess it's a real thing. Me, I turned 40 and I was like, wait a minute, I know who I am. I'm not second guessing myself. I trust myself. I was like, shit, I can't wait. I'll be 50 in a couple of years and I'm with it. I guess because the first part of my life was so crazy and just insane. Now that I actually have some security and stability, and I'm excited about my life now. I don't feel like I'm 50 at all. And I damn sure don't act like I'm almost 50. I don't think I look like I'm almost 50. So there's that too. Yeah, Chrissy, most definitely. It goes both ways, for sure.
Now here's an interesting little tidbit.
What's that?
I just looked it up and I don't see anything filed.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and again, like it's that out of town syndrome, right? Oh, I'm out of town, so I could. And most people wouldn't even be like, oh yeah, I'm not married. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't even say anything about the divorce thing. But
Mm-hmm.
people will lie about that too. So, you know,
Chrissy said thoughts.
them hoes over there. I can't wait till we can get back into like an era of men and women fucking respecting themselves. And respect to me is not about how a person dresses or anything like that. I'm just saying in general, I just think men and women need to get back to respecting each other.
I agree.
And
I agree.
I think respect comes from character, not praise or whatever. But I do think that would be good. Since we went through a time of seems like sometimes men and women just are always at each other. That's one thing I'm glad that I am married, and I'm not in the dating scene because, like, you know, ain't no fucking way. I might have, yeah. I had me and Curtis talk about this all the time. I'm like, dude, I'd have probably have me like a little booty call or something. I said, but there ain't no fucking way. I just couldn't. The dating shit is weird these days.
It is. You gotta be careful, man.
Yeah, I'm glad that's one thing I'm very, very, very happy about. I ain't, I wouldn't know what to do. I really wouldn't. Because even just the expectations and shit, like I don't know, like as alpha woman as I am and as strong and all that stuff, I still like, and that's the thing because people are always like, I bet you talk to your husband crazy. I do not. I'm submissive to my husband. I love my husband. My husband creates an atmosphere where I can be that way. You know what I mean? Like I love that in my house I can be soft. I can be, you know what I mean? All of that. Like nah, I don't.
Hmm.
When I'm with my man, I wanna be gentle. I want to be able to be soft. If I'm in an atmosphere that's created so I can do that, that if a woman can do it, because when people think about submissive, they always think, oh, the abusive kind of shit. Nah, man, fuck that. A weirdo has his woman doing that shit. Submissive should be, like it's a gentle, it's soft, it's love. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a beautiful thing. And I hate that men and women have used the submissive in such an abusive way to the point where when people hear that, they're like, oh no, that's because people be like, I can't believe you would use that term, Summer, as strong as you are. I'm like, dude, that makes it even better because that means that I have an environment to where I'm safe enough to not have to be like that anywhere else. Like people don't see that side of me, and they shouldn't. That's for my husband. You know what I mean? Like that's for my
Right.
husband and my children. That's how I look at it. If you get to see the softness of me, then you're a very lucky person because my survival skill won't allow. Yeah, no, I'm good. Fuck you. So why you can fucking hurt me? I know my husband and my kids aren't gonna do that. Even if that I go through shit with my kids, they're still my kids. And it's not my kids; it's the adults around them. So I'm not even worried about that. Good chat though. Yeah, I'll probably never date again. So, or yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yeah, I'll tell you what. That's something else me and my son was talking about today. Because I always check in with my son. I love when me and my son have like mom and son days, right? Because I can check in with them, and I was like, so, are any any candidates for dating? And he's like, you know what, mom? He said, right now, he's like, I just think I'm gonna hold off on that. He said, I'm focused. I'm working. He's like, I want to get a car. He said, I just don't feel like right now me trying to be in a because my son's not one of those guys that's just gonna randomly fuck a chick. He's like, so he's a relationship type of dude. And so he's like, I just don't have the time. He's like, I'm trying to grind. I want to get a car. He said, I wouldn't even be able to take her on a proper date. He was like, so why waste the girl's time? He's like, I'll wait till I get a car and then maybe, he said, but right now he's like, shit, I'm just focused. I was like, I want to collect my money. And I totally, I'm like, that's a good thing. I said, and I'm proud to hear that. I said, because if you're going to be in a relationship, you know that it does take time and that's a commitment too. You know what I mean? You can't just put it off because whatever. So I thought I was like, dude, he's a
Exactly.
pretty good kid. He's a good kid, man. I'm a fuck up, but my kids are a shit. I love them, dude. I'm like, yeah, I think that I always tell him to have fun. Go out and have a good time because I think he gets it from his dad. He's gonna be a huge provider and protector. Like that. So he works a lot. And he's just like, well, mom, that's what I'm supposed to do. He's like, that's what dad always did. He was like, and now dad's older, so now dad, and all we're grown, so now dad can relax a little bit. He was like, shit. He was like, that's what it's supposed to be. I was like, yeah, Poppy, but you gotta have fun too. You can't just work all the time. You're young. You play. Go out and have a little bit of fun.
Relationships this day and age are a distraction.
They are. Well, and that's what he said. And I couldn't do nothing but respect it when he said it. He was like, he said, he said, if I'm going to be in a relationship, he said, I want to be able to have time. And, he said, I want to be straight on my finances. He was like, because, I was like, hey. And like I said, like we have like a little, which we're on our third year. We're going to be buying some property soon and we're going to do like, I hate using the word family compound because it just sounds so random. But that's kind of what we're doing. You know what I mean? We're going to get a couple houses and it's just going to be, family staying there.
Yeah, people do it here all the time.
Yep. I think it's smart. This day and age with the prices and just the way the world is, and we can have our own little piece and everybody, and it's going to be a nice amount of land because my mother-in-law, my sons, we're going to get a couple trailers and have a couple houses built on there. And that's just what it's going to be. So he's like, we got a plan right now. He's like, so I just got to stay focused. I'm like, you are your father's son, both of your dads. Both those dads are very hardworking dudes. So
And Grizzy said something in the chat about being alone, being peaceful. Guys, I'm by myself most of the time. I very much enjoy my peace. So I can respect all of that. Like, my house is not a wild, wild west.
mm-mm.
Um, we don't talk about politics in this house anymore because You know, he's a Trump supporter and I am not, and I will not let it go. Like today, I was on the phone with him, and I said, "Oh, looky there, gas is $3.99 a gallon now." I said, "Thanks a lot, Trump, you fucking jackass." And he goes, "Oh God, here we go." Sad.
Yeah. Yeah, Curtis was a Trump supporter. Yeah, now Trump has done a little too much for him, so now he's like, dude, he needs to get his shit together. But at the end of the day, Curtis don't really give a shit about any politics, like, whatever. But yeah, we don't we bust each other's chops on politics.
Remember that movie, Crazy, was it Gran Torino or whatever, where Clint Eastwood would tell him to get off his lawn?
Yeah, I think yeah. Because you got a whole soul.
Telling people get off my lawn.
And that's totally me, because nothing irritates me more when the kids are out riding their bikes. I love the fact that they're riding their bikes and playing outside, but don't throw your trash in my yard. Like, there's trash cans everywhere. Every single person has a trash can on the street. You can find a trash can.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. So nice. Everybody's gone. My husband's gonna work
Hey,
overnight tonight. I got the whole kid to myself.
Crazy, that car was fucking sweet. You gotta admit, the car that he left the young man was freaking sweet. I would drive it.
I like old schools.
Huh?
I said I like old schools. Actually, it's that time of year for car shows and shit. I need to look next weekend. I think maybe I'm going to look up some stuff and go to some cool live stream some car shows. I love going to
Yeah,
car shows.
I love old cars.
Well, and that's
That's
kind
back.
of what I want to do this summer because my photographer asked me, he's like, "What do you want to like?" He's like, "Where you been at, girl?" He's like, "We need to get some pictures done." I'm like, "I know." So, but I do want to do like a farm scene, like with some old farm equipment. I don't know, barns. I think those are always cool pictures. And then I want to do something with some old school cars. So I'm gonna go with some car shows.
You said you're gonna do what with those? You're gonna paint them? What?
Photo shoot.
Okay, because it cut out, so I was like, I knew it. Couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, I want to do
Hey,
like a country theme one and some old schools.
Clint Eastwood might be 100 years old, but he is fucking amazing. And let me tell you something. His son, now that is a good-looking man too. And back in the day, Clint
Yeah,
Eastwood
well,
was
so
a
yeah,
good-looking
and
man.
Clinton was even as an old man is still hot.
Yes,
Yeah, he's a good
some
looking dude. Young
something
dude.
like that voice. Like who was the guy? He's on the salad dressing. He has salad dressing. Paul.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking
Uh,
about. He actually
yeah,
has
he
good
was.
salad dressing.
I can't think of his name. Um,
Yeah.
shoot, he was an IndyCar driver.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but I do know who you're talking about. I can see his bottle in my brain.
Uh-huh.
It sounds silly, but
Me too. I think I have some in the refrigerator. I'm gonna have to get up and go look.
yeah, I was at the grocery store earlier. That's
Paul
why I couldn't
Newman.
remember.
That's it. Paul Newman.
Yeah,
Thank
that's it.
you.
Oh, man. Yep. I just bought my document business. Shit, I was trying to save money, but that's it. I get my money. I like five. Five is pretty dope. Graphics are cool.
Heck, Sam Elliott. He just has that kind of back in the day when he was in Roadhouse. That kind of raspy.
I like the rugged guy look. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like the man's the man. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but then I also like, and that's how kind of I look at my husband. My husband's like a man's man, right? But I also like the dudes that can get up and I like a man's man that can be rough and rugged, and then also can throw a fucking suit on and be like, bring it. Like that is, oh, God. I think that's so sexy. I love a man in a good suit. God bless. But like I said, I also like a man with some dirty hands too. So I married one that can do both. And me, I like the gray hair and the salt and pepper shit. That don't bother me at all. I think that shit's sexy.
Yeah, my boyfriend's got
They're hot.
salt and pepper goatee.
Mhm.
His head's shaved, but if it was grown out, it'd be gray.
Yeah,
Yeah, Roadhouse is a classic. Absolutely.
100% good movie.
R.I.P. Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, nobody puts baby in a corner. That's so good. Mm,
Hey, in the movie Point Break, I don't know if any of y'all have seen that like in 100 years, but like Keanu Reeves in that movie, oh my
yeah,
goodness.
Keanu Reeves was hot anyway. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Like
I like. Uh,
even now, even though he looks like a bum sometimes, he's still kind of sexy when you see him.
oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
got a girlfriend. She's an artist, I think. She's some kind of she's not like a Hollywood famous kind of person, you know. She's just yeah, regular normal.
Right.
I did not like Patrick
Yeah.
Swayze in that movie Black North. I don't know why. I just didn't like his character. The Dead Presidents.
That was a good movie. Somebody said I was talking about juice the other day. That was my shit too. I think it was Lay's. Oh, yeah, that was my shit. I like that movie too. Ooh, my back just got taller.
I wish mine would do something besides hurt. I'll be right back.
Um, hello, Amy. All right, Chrissy, are you loaded up yet? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go. I think I'm gonna do a panel later on tonight. I haven't done one in maybe around 9, probably around 9, 10 o'clock somewhere. I need to go set it. I figure since ain't nobody home, if I want to do a panel, I won't bother nobody. See who needs to get kissed out. No, I'm just kidding. Try not to bleep out today. Go live over on Talk Your Ish. Okay. Black, you're gonna go live in a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do mine probably around 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna go set it in here in a minute.
Oh, I think I'll be taking that real quick.
Yeah.
Well, I enjoyed talking to y'all. If I don't see you later tonight, I'm sure I'll be around.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna let everybody chill and then, go out and do one. Maybe everybody can come hang out.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'll lay down and take
Thank
a
you for
nap.
that.
All right.
I'll
Well, you can
catch
take
y'all
a nap. I
later.
think I'm gonna jump down too for a little bit. I think Black
Alrighty.
North, you gonna take over? I think
Yeah,
that's what
I'm gonna,
Blaze
I'm
is
gonna see
asking.
if everybody go to the Black North shit. Oh, in like 10 minutes. I'll hold it down for 10 minutes.
I'll hang out with you for 10 more minutes for your
G
birthday streak. Y'all
Hey,
make sure y'all hit that cash app for the birthday man. Holler. Make sure you hit a thumbs up for the birthday man. And if you have not liked or subscribe,
shout
liked or
out to
subscribed to
everyone.
that shit. I can't talk, but you know what the fuck I'm saying.
I got you, Black North. Just whenever you're ready, let me know, bro.
Somebody said war. Who's going to war?
Yo, Brandon, thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
I think Blaze's cash app is Blaze the Bull something. What is
508.
it?
508.
508. And it used to be you could put 5 on it for a blunt, but y'all, shit's expensive, so
Right.
it's way up $2.
Shit, I'm
So
feeling
throw a little 10 in there.
my
Then will
little
get you a
glass
$5
joint.
blunt now.
I'm about to roll it. I'm gonna fill this thing up, fire it up, see what it does.
Oh, smoking cheese.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
shit,
got
my
the
favorite color.
I got the green and the orange today. I'm a nail too. Ugh. I told my son, I was like, well, shit, if I knew you was buying my nails today, I got me some good designs. he was like, ha ha ha. Shit, this right here is still fucking $80. Shit's expensive. Birthday, you love. Yes, the Blaze the Bull, 508, baby. Didn't Sweet Pea say you followed her TikTok? Who? Followed whose TikTok? I don't know who you're talking to.
I don't follow her TikTok.
Yeah, I don't think I follow. I might, but I don't think I do.
I don't know her outside of YouTube.
Sweet Pea's cool though. I like her.
Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. I'll be seeing her around and shit. She hell yeah.
Yeah, she's good people. How's what's built?
Right. I feel
Yeah,
like that's a
even
trend.
if we do her TikTok, we wouldn't tell anybody. Because if she wants you to know, she'll tell you. That's how I look at that. Holler. Bow chicka bow wow, fucker.
Maybe second video is confusing. Yeah, YouTube.
I'm doing
Hell yeah.
I have a TikTok. I have TikTok, but that's because it's mostly activism videos and shit like that that I'll load up. That's about it. I have a pretty decent following over there. I don't really know how, but I do. I don't know how to do TikTok really. I just upload protest
They get
videos
some
and shit.
funny ass videos on there, but I don't really be on that shit.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Like if I want to get like any kind of video, if I'm looking for a meme video or something, that's usually where I go is TikTok. But yeah. And then TikTok shop is the devil. I have to stop spending money there. 'Cause every time I go there, Christine, who was like how I tease Christine when she went on her shopping spree. Christine will tease me because I'll get in this little, if I get a couple extra dollars, I'll get in a little like, ooh, I ordered this from the TikTok shop. I ordered that from the TikTok shop. I'm like, fuck. It'd be good though. I'd be good shit out there. That's how I justify it. Yeah, Snapchat, I never got into that. I like if I have like if there's a missing kid or something like that, like that's probably the only interaction I ever have with that. I never. mm. And then Instagram, only reason I'm active on that is because I have it linked to my Facebook. So, because like it's just too much. Everybody's like, you have to get all your socials and you have to make your say update it. I'm like, man, who's fucking got time for that when you're really doing shit? Like, if I wasn't really doing shit, then I could see that. But like, I'm really doing shit, so I ain't got time for all that.
Right.
So luckily, I can at least put those two together. I guess. Bow chicka meow meow. All right, where am I at? Let me go in here. Is this my auto shop? I think it is. Yes, it is. Ooh, let me go over here and get these little. Ah, fuck, fuck, fuck. There we go. Make these guys go to jail. Go arrest somebody, damn it. Dude, I bought the bounty thing and I love it because you can send the 2 bounty hunters, you can make them go to work too. That should be like money.
Hey,
Yeah, I agree, money. That's enough. I agree. Message me on Snap. That's the easiest way to get for me to go shit out of here. He'll be like, so what's your socials? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I mean, my Facebook is my name and my YouTube is, but they'll be like, well, what's your Instagram? What's your TikTok? I'm like, I don't know. It's something. That's what they're looking for. I recommend everybody to screw to. Get it together, ladies. Ladies, be stubborn. My character's a lot like I am. She don't listen for shit. She spends extremely too much money. Yeah, that's the worst if I can get me 105. I'm about to hit the go live. All right, everybody. Looks like Black North is going live. So we will see you guys over there. Make sure y'all hit the Cash App for Blaze. And Blaze, I'll see you later. See you happy birthday.
all right. Saba, thank you for coming.
Most definitely. Amy, have a great day.
Shout out to everybody. Yo, North, drop your link. Yo, thank you everybody, man. Appreciate all the support and the love, man. Shout out to all of y'all. Hit up Black North so y'all could continue over there. Thank you, KT.
Yeah. First time? Nah. First charge. BTB. Let's go. BTB. Get a bull, don't stall. Came for nothing, I stand 10 tall. From the screen to the streets for the weight of it all. When I move, whole room go quiet, don't call. BB. Get the pressure getting hot. Real ones see it when they look in my eye. Blue from the ground, never needed no time. Not a whole damn wave getting lifted when I ride. First time on the setup, still I ran it clean. Learning on the fly, but I move like a machine. Like chat noise, but it's all just steam. I don't chase drama, I build a regime. Family first, yeah, the code don't bend. Circle stay tight, I don't fold, don't pretend. You talk real loud, but it's all just pretend. I let results talk, that's a message I sent. Late nights turning out is the goal. No shortcuts, taking every step control. They watch one clip, then the story gets told. Not a whole timeline, can't break that hole. BTB, get a bull, don't stall. Came from nothing, I'll stand 10 tall. From the screen to the streets for the weight of it all. When I move, whole room go quiet, don't call. City on my back, dun 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 dun. City on my dun dun dun. City on my back, get the pressure feel right. Turn dark days into neon lights. Every setback turn blueprint tight. Now I move different when I step in sight. No handouts, had to build my lane. Now they all watch when I switch that frame. Try to throw shade, but it fed the flame. Now the whole vibe got stamped with the name. Energy loud, but the moves stay smooth. You can't fake what you never knew. I don't talk much, I just prove and move. While they stuck in a loop, I ain't proving groove. From the bottom to the rise, feel it in the sound. Every loss turn the king with a crown. No fear when it all go down. When the bull step in, better clear that ground.